Hey everyone, it's Dr. Mike, founder of Performance Health and Chiropractic, an integrated healthcare facility that combines chiropractic care with functional medicine to help you eliminate your pain, reduce your risk of chronic disease, and reach your desired health goals. Now, today you're probably wondering why I'm in this huge empty parking lot. And the reason I am here is because I am taking my niece out and teaching her how to drive. As I was doing this, I was kind of thinking about the emotions I was going through, and I gotta say, I was feeling a little bit stressed. And she was very, very stressed. But that made me think about stress. And so today I want to talk to you and share with you a little bit of information about stress. My first question to you is stress good or is stress bad? Think about it for a moment. So what's your answer? Hopefully you said both, because stress is both good and bad. The good aspect of stress is when you go to a gym, you're working out. You're putting your body through physical stress to build your muscles up bigger, and that's a good form of stress. How about the bad form of stress? Well, let me give you an example of, say, a caveman, cavewoman. If we go back in time here, back in the day, stress would look something like this. They're in their cave, saber-toothed tiger comes up, scares the living daylights out of them, their stress levels go through the roof, saber-toothed tiger leaves, they recover, their stress goes down. The key to that is recovery. Let's fast forward to modern day man and woman. Here's maybe what stress looks like, and your daily stress may be a little bit different, but it goes something like this. You wake up late for work, you've hit snooze way too many times, you jump out of bed, you're feeling tired, lethargic, you get showered up, you got to get the kids' lunches packed, you got to get them out the door, stress levels are climbing, you've got a meeting at work, you arrive to work, you're 5 minutes late, you finally get there, you get into the groove of things, you get a call, your kid's sick, you got to go pick your child up from school, you get home from school, you get the kids home from school, you got to get them dinner, you then got to get them off to their sporting events, and then you have to get everything set and prepared for the next day and repeat that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Any stress in there? Absolutely there is. But there's a difference between the two forms of stress. One type of stress, you have time to recover. That means your body has time to, stress hormones go through the roof, they stop, and then you calm right back down. The stress of modern day man and woman, like I just gave you in that school scenario, is a stress that's a constant trickling of stress. And that constant trickle of stress is releasing a stress hormone that we call cortisol. It's released from your adrenal glands. And when your body, you need cortisol. Cortisol is good. It does help you cope with stress. But today, with all the continuous stress and that constant dripping of cortisol, that's what leads to problems. High levels of cortisol can contribute to a multitude of issues in the human body. You could have difficulty sleeping. You may wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning wired and ready to go. Could be due to a cortisol imbalance. It could alter your blood sugar levels. So individuals that are diagnosed with diabetes, they may actually in fact have and also have a cortisol problem. It could also assist or cause problems with where you deposit weight. And a lot of people with high cortisol levels find it difficult or challenging to lose weight. So they put a lot of weight around their midsections. Cortisol can influence your other male and female hormones. It can also have an impact on the integrity and the quality of your bones, your thyroid function, and the list goes on and on and on. So my point is that you really got to be mindful of your stress, because stress releases cortisol. Cortisol has the potential to cause you some problems or issues. So I want to share with you 2 tips that'll help you hopefully reduce stress and to make the best of it, so you are giving yourself that ample opportunity to recover. So tip number 1 is to identify what stresses you out. That is so subjective, and it's only up to you to determine what is stressful or not. Stress comes in many different packages, and for some people, for example, public speaking. I love public speaking. I thrive on it. Yeah, I get a little bit stressed out beforehand, but then I love it. That's the number 1 fear that a lot of people have, and that's significant stress, and that's just going to cause them a whole lot of irritation and aggravation, and they're not going to look forward to it. Where I thrive on it, they don't like it. So what's stressful to you? Number 1, what do you find is stressful? Is it meeting deadlines? Is it being in a social environment? Whatever it is, identify your sources of stress. That's number 1. Number 2 is find a healthy means of coping and dealing with stress. And what I see in the office on a regular basis, this is where a lot of individuals go wrong, meaning they don't cope with their stress appropriately. They keep their stress internalized. So I want to challenge you to find some means of stress reduction. Again, it's different for each individual. Some individuals may enjoy going for a bike ride or going to the gym, yoga, reading a book, socializing with friends, going to the beach and just relaxing. It's totally subjective. It's up to you to determine what's your best way of reducing stress. So I want you to figure out what your best way of reducing stress is. If you find once you've identified your stress and you've been trying to cope with stress, but you're still having chronic health issues, there are other ways to go into this a little bit further and evaluate exactly if you are having an adrenal problem. There's a test that's called an adrenal stress index that looks at how your cortisol levels fluctuate during the course of the day and can tell us if you're out of the norm ranges during that particular time of the day. If they are, there are certainly ways through dietary changes, using supplementation and exercise and sleep hygiene to help improve that scenario. So if you're feeling tired, fatigued, carrying extra weight, you just don't have that pizzazz or that step in your daily life, make sure you consider your stress levels and make sure you do something to address them. So again, your 2 tips are identify your source of stress, and number 2 is find some means of stress reduction. In fact, if you would do me a favor, in the comments below, let me know what is your favorite way of reducing stress. I want to know, do you like reading books? Do you like exercising? What is it that you do to help reduce your sources of stress? I hope this video has given you some tremendous value, helped make you more aware of your stress levels, and will help serve your health on a go-forward basis. So let me know in the comments below how you deal with stress, and look forward to a video ahead. If you would, just leave some comments below, like this video, subscribe to our video channel, and share it with others, because there's a lot of individuals out there that need this information to take their health to the next level. Thank you, and as always, I appreciate you, and until we meet again, eat well, move often, and stay healthy.